All right, everyone, today we're going to be doing a few bits to the 981 Cayman S just to make it a little bit nicer than what it is right now. And specifically what we're going to be doing is one, putting new number plates. That's right, I've got my first ever private plate that we're going to be putting on here because the car's is getting on a bit. It's 11 years old now. I kind of want to hide that a bit, and the private plate will do just that. And I also think a private plate looks sick on one of these, and I've gone with a short one as well. So we haven't got the long ones, but the one thing I'm worried about is the little screw holes, but we'll get to that. Another thing we're going to be doing in today's video is just taking off all these dealer stickers that were on the car. We have one here and one here. We bought the car off of Imperials in London, and yeah, they were amazing. But what we got to do is remove those stickers and put the front plate on as well. Now this is something I'm having a little bit of a debate about because I've got two options, well, three options in fact, for the front plate. Because I actually put on my Instagram story whether I just remove the front plate entirely and run it with no front plate, because these cars with no front plate, as we'll see when we take this one off, look so good. It's almost worth the risk, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I have got an alternative option for the front, which are very popular on Porsches. But before we get to installing the front plates and the rear plates, what I'm going to do is remove those Imperial stickers, because they are just one little thing that when we take them off, the car will look way cleaner. And the stickers are now off, and it's way better from the back now. And the front one, I've been able to give a nice wipe so that there is nothing there even underneath now. So we can now move on to the fun bit with the front plates and the rear plates. I think we're going to start around the rear, and then we'll get to the predicament on the front. So let's open the front bonnet, because this is where the plates are stored. I've not actually revealed the plates to you yet, but if we have a look, you can see this is way shorter than the original ones. I'm so gassed to get these on. Okay, so we're going to start around the back of the car, and before we take these off, let me show you the new plate. It's all registered and can go on the car right now. So here is the new number plate for all my cars in the future, and especially this one. So without further ado, the new plates. These look so good. 3, 2, 1. Boom. J8YTU for Josh B YouTube. How insane is this plate? And we've gone with the short plates. Now, I've specifically got these plates from the guys over at NF Plates. Now, I used these guys for all my previous plates, and this is the first time I've actually been able to use them for a private plate. So we've got the short ones, which perfectly fit a 5-digit plate. The guys over at NF Plates have always been amazing to me, and they've sent these out free of charge for this video, and they've done it for all my cars as well, so absolutely legends. And they've also been so generous and given me this time not a 10% discount code, not a 15%, but a 20% discount code for you guys to use on the NF Plates website. So if you want to get 4D, these are 4D 3mm, any number plates they'll be able to do, normal ones. I've used them for all my previous cars. Use the code JBYT and you'll get 20% off for the first 2 weeks. So if you're watching this video and it's not even been out for 2 weeks yet, then you will be able to get 20% off. But after the 2 weeks, it goes back down to 10% for the discount. So be quick, get your new plates now from NF Plates with my code JBYT and get 20% off for the first 2 weeks. But yeah, these look sick. So let's get them on the car, and this is going to transform the front and the back of the car. Let's get them on. This is like the first modification kind of thing we're doing to the car. Does this count as a modification? I'm not 100% sure, but it's either way going to change the look of the car and make it look sick. I feel like there's going to be screw holes that, because I've gone with the shorter plates, they're not going to cover them up. Now I have got something on the way that's coming to hopefully plug the holes or something, or if you guys know the best way that I can plug these holes, then let me know down in the comments, because these are going to be quite annoying. I think they are going to be in the way, unfortunately. Let's nonetheless take this off. Boom. Look at the difference in length with these plates. How insane is that going to look? Let's quickly hold it up, and it's not going to cover, is it? Nowhere near. Yeah, look at that. The screw holes either side, they're only very small, and hopefully when you clean up, you're not going to notice them. But I'm already getting a glimpse of what that's going to look like, and it's going to look insane. But a quick look at the car. I actually kind of think it needs a back plate. Cars need back plates, otherwise I think it just looks a bit weird, really. But yeah, let's quickly clean all this up. We'll stick this on. I'm using sticky pads instead of screws because I've never liked screwing into the car. I think it's criminal. I don't know why they do this. Every time I've used sticky pads, they've held perfectly. I swear, is this for American plates? This, like, it looks kind of like an American plate size. Hopefully I can line it up all okay, and it's not wonky. That is the main thing. These are super sticky though. I can feel like as soon as they touch the car, these things don't want to come off. There's 3 on the back there, 2 on the car. Oh mate, doing plates always make me nervous because I just feel like I'm gonna do it wrong. Now this is where we just gotta be precise and careful. Just put it on like that, and then we take a step back. That looks nutty. Now we stick, no going back now. There's no going back. They seem stuck. Oh mate, that's changed the car. It's made the car seem like 10 years newer. Oh my God. How insane does that look? That is a game changer. Man, this looks so good. Massive shout out to NF Plates for supplying these. These look insane. Oh, I'm so pleased with how the rear end has now turned out. Look at that. That looks so good. It's literally made the car look newer because it hasn't got the old 13, and I mean, it's not just that it says 13 on the plate. Look how old and just horrible that looks. It looks like an old plate, but next to this, look at it, even the yellow is more like yellow. My car's looking sick with these on. All right, now let's do the front, because the front, I've got something to show you guys. So moving round to the front end now, the predicament we have at the front end is that we don't just have the front number plate, but we also have a plinth as well. Now I'm hoping we can take this plinth off. Whether this plinth is drilled in like here or not, I'm not sure. So let's first of all get the plate off, and then we'll take a look at the plinth. Oh, okay, we're looking good, hopefully. Okay, with the plinth, we're looking promising in regards to these. These are looking close together, but what is going on with these? Oh, it's not good news. It's not good news. For God's sake. Why is there so many holes on the front? So the front hasn't just got these 2 here where the plinth was screwed into. It's got these here, but even worse, it's got these little like dinks here where the screw's not all the way gone in, and it's got these here. But we do now reach the predicament and the 3 options that we have on the front end. Now, first option is a very, very tempting one, and that is to just leave the front plate off altogether, because look how flipping good it looks with no front plate. I mean, that is so clean. Now, the second option is, of course, to put on this, the NF plate front plate. This looks sick as well, and if we look here, it will cover up a lot of the holes, which is good, and to be honest, that also looks very good. But here's the third option that I've been keeping secret from you guys that could be the best alternative. Open up this, and we have another surprise in here, a sticker plate. Now this is not from NF Plates, this is actually something I bought on eBay. If we take a look, it is slightly smaller than the original plate. Now it's covering the holes, but is it going to show? Like, are you going to be able to see the holes through this? It's just a sticker, right? I don't think a front plate delete completely is going to be a viable option, just because it looks pretty terrible with all these holes along the front, unfortunately. Because I don't want this big plinth on, because if this plinth is on and we put the NF plate on, you can see it looks kind of funny because the plinth is still either side. And I think this is going to seriously struggle to stick on here, because you can see the plastic will have to bend a hell of a lot, and it's just going to want to fight back, and there's a possibility this could fall off quite easily without the plinth. So I am going to use this sticker option, I think, on the front, and luckily it's still big enough to cover the 2, you know, main holes, or the 4 main holes either side. So without further ado, let's put these on and let's see how it looks. We'll try and center the plate somehow. I only have 1 attempt at this because otherwise I'd have to buy another one. Right, let's take this off, and I'm praying this is straight because I've got no clue. Oh, it's straight, and I think it's central. How good does that look? A little sticker plate on the front. To me, it looks as good as it's gonna look, and if we get a closer look, you can kind of see the little bumps beneath it, but I mean, Jesus Christ, you have got to be right up to it to see them. The car looks 10 years younger, mate, with all these plates on. That looks insane. And let's do a little montage in 3, 2, 1. The car is looking insane with these plates on. I absolutely love it. It is transformed and has definitely made the car look a bit younger for sure. Like I say, use the code JBYT at the checkout on NF Plates website to get 20% off in the first 2 weeks. So be quick, and then you'll get 10% off after the 2 weeks have expired. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you again to NF Plates, and thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.